we go.
That's a fucking healthy board. Thank you, sir.
Problem and clock started.
What's going on, dude?
Let's look at this fucking table.
I know we're figuring our lives out.
Yeah, we're trying to get it together. Yeah. So, welcome back, you motherfuckers.
There it is.
If you're watching us, you see that the studio got a little bit of a facelift.
Yeah, we did a few things in here.
Yeah, like small changes made a big difference.
Oh, yeah. We got a couple more to do. We got some other stuff that's coming a little bit later, but as it is now.
Shout out to Dusty.
Yep, Dusty. Thank you for your gifts, as always.
Thank you. Thank you, Dusty. So we got a couple new things coming up in the studio, man. And since we're going to be always videotaping now, which I don't know how I feel about that, but we'll see. Is this my good side? Since we're going to be always videotaping in here, we had to make it look a little more professional.
Yeah, but it feels more professional, too.
It does. And it's not a ton of differences that we've made.
Yeah.
But it's a big fucking difference.
I will tell you from my time in television, like this feels more like a set.
Really?
Than it does like us. It doesn't make it any more formal, or it's not going to change the content, but it feels more.
Yeah. For your viewing pleasures, we're doing this for you guys.
I don't care what I look like.
Yeah, me and Jack are good just sitting here and hanging out. So some things are going on in the world, and we fucking called it.
We did.
The mudslides.
The mudslides, of course.
Oh, bad. Fucking. Yeah. I don't know if you guys out there in the world have seen the videos. 3:30 was the first to go.
Yeah, so Jerett and I went up to the cabin a couple weeks ago, ran a load of firewood up there, and the whole way down where it was just like, oh God.
Yeah.
Like, we can't wait to come back up here. And I said, do you think we're going to be able to get back up here? And he went, oh, fuck.
Well, because they had sprayed that stuff that they thought was going to keep the ground from sliding, which...
Yeah. The problem with stuff like that is if you spray that on there, if some water starts getting underneath it
just corrodes it all out.
Undermines it, and all of it will come off in a sheet, and then you're screwed.
And then you're fucked, and then it's worse.
Yeah.
It's almost worse.
And it was, I don't know if it was hydroseed. It looked like, because hydroseed looks like paper mache.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
It looked like hydroseed. Usually sometimes hydroseed, though, is green. But with the way you have to do hydroseed to actually get it to work, is you got to spray it, and then you got to water it. Because you got to get it to seed and it's got to root and all that stuff.
Is that the shit they spray on the side of the freeways and shit? Okay.
Yeah, but then you have to water it.
Right.
If they sprayed it on, I think they did like a slope stabilizer. Sometimes they call it like a tackifier or something like that.
Yeah.
Didn't work.
Did not work.
No, I think JJ sent me a picture last night. It was cars like buried to the window.
Yeah.
In mud on the 330.
I saw at Pacific Palisades, same thing, mudslide to your waist.
Well, that stuff too is ash.
Yeah.
And ash is like baby powder, so too, even if there's a light layer of it, it doesn't turn into like mud, it turns into slime.
Right.
And that just makes everything worse.
Yeah. So insult to injury. Fucking fires and floods and mudslides. Because we did here in California get 3 days of rain.
Yeah.
Pretty consistently.
And it was Wednesday was 3/4 of an inch. Thursday was 1.5 inches.
Yeah.
And Friday was probably like another quarter. So 2, if my math's right, that's 2.25 inches in 3 days.
Which for California is a lot.
Oh, dude, there were so many accidents. My commute was... I sat in 2 traffic breaks. 2 CHP completely stopped the road. One, really? I had just left work. I'm on the 78 freeway for a mile.
Right, yeah, it's not far.
Between when I got on, it was right before I got on the 15. I'm like, oh!
I can see it.
My on-ramp's right there. Yeah. And then he fucking, blocked that thing off. And then I was coming home, and somebody in the fast track, their wheel was folded under, like their driver's side wheel was folded underneath them.
That's a special set of skills.
And
How'd you fuck that up?
They were neither fast nor furious.
Probably just furious.
For sure.
I'd be fucking furious. I'm behind you and I'm furious. So.
Well, I was in the fast track.
Yeah.
And when I picked up Ella that one night, and the lady was on the overpass.
Yeah.
People they didn't stop the fast track.
Right.
So I'm like, I'm going to keep going. And the CHP, all of a sudden, he's burp, 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 and he's looking at me, and he's going, stop. And I was like, oh. That she was across the fast track. So.
Okay, so that makes sense. Yeah. He knew something you didn't.
Yeah, he did not. So.
Yeah. No.
Shout out to the CHP. Sorry.
Sorry, bud.
Sorry.
So, hey, motherfucker. Talking to you, bitch. Hey, McCarthy. Yeah, hey, pull your ass the fuck dummy. Over.
I'm the dummy.
Yeah. No, that's me. I got it. My bad. Yeah. So if you're traveling around California, just be careful, because the next thing that I think is going to be that 241-91 right there where that hill is.
Yep.
I think that's going to come down. It comes down every year.
What was that one? The airport? That was the airport fire.
Probably.
The airport fire was there. The line fire was the one up by the 330 by Big Bear.
Yes.
And then it was just what? The Palisades fire was just the Palisades fire?
Probably.
Which that's going to be...
That's going to be a problem forever.
I don't know what freeway or what roads that affects. It doesn't matter. It's going to wash.
It's going to come down, yeah.
2 inches, dude. 2 inches of rain in California in a good year, when there's not been a bunch of fires and stuff, is still a problem.
Yeah, no. I mean, we still have these same issues because our storm drain systems aren't set up for it.
No, it's not designed to take
that. No, like, I don't know who the fuck planned this when they were building all these cities, but there's something called the 100-year flood that we are now backfilling to hopefully combat.
Yep.
But we're not even close.
Oh, no.
And we still don't even trap rainwater, and we should.
That is one thing I don't understand. And in the state of California, you cannot capture your own rainwater off the roof of your home.
Yeah.
Which is ridiculous.
It's dumb.
So 2 inches of rain.
Oh, dude, if you'd have had some buckets outside, you'd have water for a while.
Oh, my job site, we have a tower crane, and it's in a pit. Mm-hmm. The tower crane was 3 feet underwater.
No way.
The base of it was, we had 3 feet of water in there.
Huh.
Like, guys, on your roof, your rain gutters can go right into a collection system? I just don't get it.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
You'd have got a couple 100 gallons.
Oh, for sure.
We had to pump that thing out.
And then you're just putting it in the fucking sewer system or down some drain? Yeah.
Yeah. We have to filter it because it's on my job site.
Right.
So our SWIP guy came and sampled it, and it's clean, and it's leaving.
Right.
But we put like two 2-inch pumps and they call them a trash pump. It's like the 5-inch deal.
Yeah.
They ran for an hour.
Really?
And those things are a couple thousand gallons an hour. We probably had 5,000 gallons of water in there.
That's so much.
In a night. That fucking happened overnight.
That's so... Dude, and if we could trap that, which... If we could trap our own water, do you know how much money we would save as Californians on fucking water?
Well, by the way, if you're so eco-friendly and all that stuff here, like, we're always in a drought.
We never have any water.
Never have enough water. We always have these problems. The new developments, the new developments now, everyone has to have solar.
Right.
You gotta have fire sprinklers.
Mm-hmm. And those will flood your fucking house.
Yeah.
If one of those things pops on accident, your house is done.
And by the way, the rainwater you're catching, you just use for irrigation.
Right.
I'm not saying you drink it.
You don't have to drink it. But we use reclaimed water.
Yeah.
Like dirty fucking toilet water.
Yeah, it's called gray water because it's still got poo in it.
Yeah. So hey, if you see a purple lid, don't drink that fucking water.
No, don't play in that shit.
Don't play in that shit.
No, that's hepatitis.
Yeah. So, but we use that for watering fields and shit. I mean, like, they don't have a problem fucking watering the fields at the park.
Yeah.
But you can't keep your own water because it's too clean. I don't get it.
I don't get it, dude. It's ridiculous.
I don't know. Whatever. Fuck
we digress. What else we got? What other cool shit happening?
So, future events. We've got... JJ thought of a game. It's basically Trump tweets, right? Yes. So did Trump tweet it or did somebody else say it?
Yes.
So it should be fucking hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
So we all know the shit that he says. So I wouldn't put anything past this fucking list, but...
No.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be wild.
Yeah.
So we got that coming up. And then our friend Joey Giuseppe Mancuso over at Barcuso Social Club.
Social Club. Who, award-winning pizza. Best pizza.
And I think he might have got best bar, too.
Did he? I know for sure he got best pizza.
I think he won 2 I think he won 2, but best pizza for sure, hands down. Like, we've been saying that since day one.
Yeah, I'll put his pizza up against anybody else's.
Yeah, for sure. Like,
he won that. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, clearly.
That's like Elton John being like, I'm gay. Like, yeah, dude, we got it.
Yeah, no, we didn't. We had an inkling.
Yeah, play Rocket Man, okay?
Yeah, get on the piano and shut the fuck up. So if you haven't noticed, we stopped talking about the things that we drink on this show.
Yeah, YouTube does not really like promoting alcohol or gambling, as we've come to find out.
So we cannot do promotions like we used to of what we've got. And we're not going to change every aspect of this show, and we don't want to. However, to be able to monetize off of this, which is, the end goal, right? Like, everybody wants to fucking get paid for their work and their hard time, right?
Sure.
And we're creeping up on 100 episodes. We have put in some fucking days. So I want to get paid, man. I want to, I would love to be able to make this a thing that we do.
Mm-hmm.
So if we have to cut back some things, we're just going to have to do that.
Well, we can get to a point, too, where
it doesn't matter. Once you have 1 million followers, it doesn't matter what you fucking talk about.
Great. Yeah. You're going to have sponsors and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so. They also don't want me to say, go fuck yourself, motherfuckers, or whatever.
Not within the first 7 seconds.
Not within the first 7 seconds. So if you notice that the song is a little long, that's why.
Also, if you've noticed the song is a little long, good on you.
Yeah. If you're like, there was some words there before, thanks for coming by.
You are a super fan, and we appreciate you so much.
Yeah, you might notice now. I noticed right away, because I was like, when did the fucking thing start?
Nice.
Like, did you put this bitch on loop? But yeah, I can't say the F word within the first 7 seconds of an episode. And I open this with, welcome back, motherfuckers.
Well, it starts off with, it's a fucking healthy
pour. Yeah. So for 7 seconds, we got to be on our best. So it's just going to be the song.
That's fine.
So it's a weird world that we live in, man, but we don't run these platforms. So
we're like you said, we'll circumvent it for now. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. But we'll figure out a way to get everything going back.
We're obviously still doing what we do.
Yeah. This is, if you go back and listen to what Dusty sent us. Thank you, Dusty.
Yes, sir. Ooh, let's talk about...
Oh, man, that's good.
Mr. Musk.
Ooh, he's getting a lot of heat lately.
He is
not just for his salute, though.
Oh, we talked about that already, but...
He's getting a lot of heat from people saying Elon Musk is going to steal our money.
So I have said this for a long time and a number of years prior to ever having a podcast or a platform to voice it, but if we as a people ever audited the federal government...
Oh, it's going to be terrible.
We would burn the fucking White House down.
I think that the latest figures of bullshit is like $2.3 trillion.
Yeah, but there was like... he canceled a couple leases.
Yeah.
Buildings we were leasing that weren't staffed. No one was in them. Yeah. And $1,100 a month in Starbucks K-Cups. Yes. And all this stuff that you're looking at going, dude, where's the money going? And then they started... Now I've seen where they've been publishing, because obviously you work for the government, your salary is public knowledge.
Right.
So they put up their salary, which these people are making $200,000 a year, and their net worth is $50 million.
Yeah.
And he's going, hey, why... Yeah. Where's the discrepancy? If you're making $200,000 a year, why are you worth $50 million?
Yeah, how are you worth $50 million?
How are you with it? And there's no way to show it.
And he was saying, if you're that good at stock trading, maybe we should take your advice on stocks.
Yeah.
Like, I would love to have $50 million fucking dollars in the bank for sure.
Oh.
Off of my salary right now, like, sure, I'll invest. I don't know what, like, if you think about life and what it costs to live, how much extra money do you think these people have to throw into the stock market to get $50 million? Are they not paying taxes? Are they getting $200,000 straight cash? Like, what the fuck is going on?
Dude, even with $200,000, you would have to hit some serious... You would have had to own Apple stock.
At zero.
Yeah. Like, bought it from Steve Gates in his garage when they started the fucking place.
Yeah.
Then you'd be okay. But I believe there's so much waste in the government, and I think there's a lot of ways that they're able to kind of hide it.
Oh, because
they're justified. They'll explain it,
right?
Explain it away, which you really look at and go, but people,
yeah.
So like the Elon Musks and the Donald Trumps that are independently wealthy, he's going, I love the country that I live in.
Right.
I want to make it better.
Yeah.
I don't need anybody's money. But yet we're all spending all this money and paying all this money in.
Yeah.
And you're getting called out on it. And you know what? I don't care. He's calling out Democrats and he's calling out Republicans.
So Elon Musk is worth what these days? $400 billion?
He's super
He
super
does
wealthy.
not need to steal your fucking money.
No.
I promise, Elon Musk would lose money if he stopped to pick up your fucking money. So
it would cost him money to pick up a $100 bill.
Yeah, he does not fucking care. However, he is a person just like us who pays taxes just like us who wants to know where his fucking money's going. And I want to know where my fucking money is going. And they have the most outrageous, things that they're spending money on, like $40,000 to Pakistan for this. And I just heard the other day that we are sending the Taliban millions of dollars a week to the fucking Taliban. So our money is very mismanaged.
And they say like Elon Musk is on the spectrum. Right? He's Asperger's or autism or something like that.
Yeah.
And I saw, it was either a meme or a quote or something that somebody said. They're like, we should 100% have all these people that are on the spectrum, autism or Asperger's, go through the budget because they don't care. Their singular function is to just figure out where the money's going, and they'll just go, this is going here, and they're spending this on this, and they should only be this.
Yeah.
And it's just black and white.
Yeah. Yeah, those guys don't give a fuck either way.
No, and I read that, and it made me laugh, but then I went,
It would not be a bad idea as long as they're not corruptible.
But that's what I'm saying. But a lot of these people are just like, no, this is how it is.
Yeah.
And that's what Elon Musk is just like, nope.
A lot of these people are fucking mad that he's digging through their shit. And it's like, why?
Yeah.
Why do you care so much? What are you hiding? And that's what's going to come out is what is hiding in our government spending. We pay a fucking astronomical amount in taxes. And
we are the most in-debt nation.
Yeah.
We're like $36 trillion in debt.
Yeah.
Or $30 trillion. It's incredibly high.
And we're giving trillions of dollars away a year to other countries.
So think about this. If you want to lose weight, one of the best ways to lose weight is cut your calorie intake.
Yeah.
You want to get out of a deficit, cut your spending.
Yeah, stop compiling debt.
Instead of drinking a Coke or sending $40 million to Ukraine, maybe we stop doing that. Maybe we stop paying. And it's like stuff like trips, right? When senators go somewhere, when people go somewhere.
$40,000 trips.
$40,000 trip. Dude, buy a fucking ticket.
Yeah.
A first class ticket on any airline. $1,000? $1,500? Okay.
Yeah.
That's $1,500. What's your hotel room? Just like any other business would. That trip should cost $2,500.
Yes.
And it's $40,000.
When you're in the military, they tell you what your trip will cost.
Yeah.
Hey, you're moving? Okay. It'll take you 4 days.
Yeah.
Here's your average for gas. Here's your average for fucking hotels. Here's your average for food. Make that work in your fucking budget because we're not giving you anymore.
Yeah.
Like every time that I ever had to fucking PCS from a location, it was like, we're going to allot you $1,200.
Yeah.
If you don't use it all, good on you.
Yeah, keep it.
Yeah. But if you go over, that's on you. Like that comes out of your fucking pocket.
Yeah.
And I don't know how people in the government aren't held to the same standard as people who fight for America. I don't fucking get it, dude.
I don't know, but I'm here for it. I've been saying that we need to audit the federal government.
It's going to be... People are going to go to prison.
Oh, yeah.
People are I mean, like...
And again, I am unbiased in this. Republican, Democrat,
I don't care.
Liberal, conservative, independent, Greenpeace, whatever you are, if you're crooked... You're crooked. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
You're going to all burn the same.
Yeah. No, you're part of the fucking problem.
Yes, sir.
So, and we have to get rid of the problem, and that's kind of where I'm at with everybody, man. Like, if you cost us more than you're worth, then we don't need you because you're hurting us. You're not helping us. If you don't come with some kind of strategic purpose or some kind of good fucking thing that you bring to the table, if all you bring is that you've been in government for 40 years. You haven't done anything in 40 years.
Well, think of us. We work for big corporations. And so you and I work in the operations side.
Yeah.
The operations side is what funds the company. So our government is in the managerial executive side. You are non-funded.
Right.
You bring no monies to the table.
Yeah. You don't do anything for us.
The American people are the operations side of the company. And I've been saying this, like, America is the biggest corporation in the world.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let's look at that. The White House and all that staff, you're managerial. You're the board. You're the CEOs. You're all that kind of shit. You bring no money in.
Right.
You better justify your fucking positions.
Right.
And if you're spending all the money that us on the operation side, which really is the middle class, the working middle class,
Yeah, it's all,
funds a tremendous amount of everything. Dude, if you're able to cut that spending and ease the pressure on us in the working middle class, ooh.
They were saying, dude, there's a big push for them to get rid of the IRS.
Yeah.
No more income tax.
Federal income tax, yeah.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
That would be such a raise.
Fucking ridiculous.
Well, and this is the other thing, too. Invest in us.
Right.
If they found all this money, right, this huge pot of money, and let's say Elon Musk goes, do we have all this money we're wasting on this? Where can we divert that to? Like our schools. I've been saying it a million times. Our kids are our future. We need to invest in our school system.
Yep.
We need to invest in our veterans.
Yeah.
We need to take care of our own before we start taking care of anybody else.
Yeah.
Let's rebuild the infrastructure for the United States. Let's go through all these impoverished towns and the Detroits and all these places that are run down and all this. Let's heal us as a nation before we start fixing everybody else.
Yeah. Well, and I don't think that our government, like our governor, should handle that money and what we do with it. I don't think we should give $100 billion budget to Gavin Newsom.
No.
There's no fucking way. No. But there should be a committee of regular motherfuckers, and not anybody who's corrupted, not anybody who can be corrupted. Just good people who are like, you know what? Hey, we're gonna build more schools because we need more high schools.
Dude, with infrastructure in our community alone.
Yeah. And we're new. Like, we should have more shit.
You know, the two things we're missing that are really bad shape is a hospital and high schools and middle schools. And they're just adding on to this other school that's here.
Yeah.
Build some more schools. There's plenty of land around here. What are they doing? They're putting more fucking houses.
Yeah.
But,
we went to, there's a school in Coronel. Hunter was doing flag football, and we went over there for a practice. It's the biggest fucking school I've ever seen in my whole life.
Well, yeah, they're huge.
And they have like 4,800 students. I mean, like, an impossible number to teach. I mean, like, you can't tell me that the staff to student ratio is good enough there.
No, and these teachers are having to buy stuff every year. You know, for us, hey, can you bring this?
Yeah.
You know, and we do. We contribute 100%. Hey, but it's stuff like Clorox wipes.
This school right here is brand new in a multi-million-dollar fucking neighborhood. This school should want for nothing. These motherfuckers shouldn't ask us for paper. They should send our kids home with fucking, I don't know, everything they need.
Yep.
They supply a fucking laptop. They can't supply tissues. Like, fuck. I don't know, man. But so Hunter went on homeschool, right? The first day math that he was doing, he's like, I've never done this before. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, no, we weren't this far at school. So I'm like, are they like, what are they actually teaching here?
It's the leave no child behind.
Right.
So it is not, you don't teach to the head of the bell curve. You teach to the base of the bell curve.
Right.
To keep everyone. So your A students, your A students are going to be bored.
Right.
And your C students are going to be challenged.
Right. Because
it's the no leave student behind initiative.
Yeah. No, leave those motherfuckers behind. So RFK is now official. He's been inducted into the whatever role he picked up. I don't healthcare, health and wellness.
JJ will have to correct us on it.
I don't know. I know that he's in charge of health and wellness. I don't know. The last person that they had there, not qualified.
No.
Like, if you're not in shape yourself, I don't want you to tell me how to be healthy.
You can't be a fat gym coach.
No, dude, you can't. Like it's me giving you fucking workout advice. Like, what the fuck am I going to tell you?
I want a chef who's 500 pounds.
Yeah. Oh, dude, you got to love your food that you eat.
We used to go play pool at a pool hall, and the guy that was making sandwiches and stuff, 400 plus.
Yeah.
And you'd buy a sandwich, they were $5.
The best sandwich you've ever fucking had.
There was $8 worth of meat on it. That thing was, so he'd give it to me, and I'm like, this is
$5.
This is $5 for me? And he's like, yeah, I eat it, scrawny. And I'm like,
yeah,
oh,
you need to get your weight up.
Like, did you guys want to go play some pool? I need a good fucking meal. But yeah, if you're, you got to be in shape. You got to be ahead of the health changes. You have to be
healthy your fucking self to tell America how to be healthy. If you're going to start chucking out fucking all the things that people like, sodas and candy and fucking McDonald's and whatever he's going to fucking do, you got to make sure that you don't like those things too.
Well, yeah, and you see, like, in foreign nations, if you look at the same product that they get in Europe that we have here, it's like 8 ingredients and we have 40.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
And we talked about this on one of our other episodes. You can't pronounce all of them and don't know what all it is. And if someone comes in and goes, hey, if the Europeans are eating the same thing and we are, why do we have so much more chemical components than they do?
Yeah. And why are we the most obese nation on the planet?
Yeah. Why are we so sick and everybody else is healthy? Like,
yeah. Strategic planning. That's a very strategic plan from our enemies to get us unhealthy.
Hey, I'll keep saying it. We have to take care of our own first.
Yeah. So RFK is now in charge of, we'll just call it health. I don't know what his official thing is. I don't really fucking care. He's in charge of some shit now.
I am not a football fan.
It was fucking terrible.
I watched 2 football games this year.
Yeah.
It was the Peach Bowl because Arizona State was in it, and I'm a Sun Devil. Fucking go Devils. And the Super Bowl.
The first year they're good in a long time, or what?
Yeah, it's been a while. And the Super Bowl, because I had money on it, and thank you for picking my squares, Jerett, because for the 3rd year in a row, I've had Jerett pick my squares, and I have won a quarter. I won $1,100.
Yeah. Yeah.
And my mom, of all people, was talking shit.
Really?
It was the 3rd quarter. I'm like, okay, they scored a touchdown. Because we had 6-4. I think I forget what the score is. And I'm like, this is just like the other year. I was screaming, shank it, when the guy kicked the field goal, and he did. He hit the post, and we won the quarter. And I'm like, oh, they're going for 2. Stop him. Sack him. My mom's like, that's not going to happen, Jack. Dude, she's in the kitchen, like, legit talking shit. And I go, Mom, your son's going to win $1,000.
Yeah.
What are you doing? And then they went for the 2-point conversion, and it didn't happen. And I was like, yeah, Mom, that's what you get.
Hunter will do the same thing. Like, Hunter will root against me, and I'd tell him, like, shut the fuck up.
I fund your life.
Yeah. You need this money too, motherfucker.
Yeah. I sponsor your entire life.
Yeah.
No one else.
Worst game of football I've ever seen played. I can't believe that the Chiefs were the returning champions. It was that bad.
Yeah.
They acted like a Pop Warner fucking team out there. Nobody caught the ball. Travis Kelce got under 40 yards. It was the worst fucking game I've ever watched in the Super Bowl, and there have been some really bad fucking games.
So Travis Kelce got 3 receptions?
Yeah, with like 12 targets.
And
like, fuck, man.
But also, the Eagles, Barkley, their running back,
yeah.
he got no yards.
Yeah, no, their run game was shut down.
Which was funny. It was like, I think the Chiefs really banked on Barkley's going to run this whole game.
Yeah.
He's going to get 400 rushing yards. He's going to score all the touchdowns. So I think they trained to stop him.
Yeah.
And the Eagles were like, oh, we'll just fucking throw it then.
Yeah. Cool. You're going to man cover all of our fucking wide receivers? By the way, we have good fucking wide receivers.
And then the defensive line for the Eagles, we were laughing about it. Yeah. It showed their average size is 338 pounds average size. And I think like 6'5" or 6'6". Yeah. And we were laughing. I'm like, those guys make Jerett look little.
Yeah.
And
they're ginormous people.
That defensive line
pushed through everybody. Oh, dude, they were monsters.
Dude. And then they kept sacking. When they sacked him.
Dude, oh my God. They sacked him so many fucking times.
But they sacked him twice. They sacked Mahomes twice, and then he threw an interception. And I was like, ooh, this is going to be pretty rough. And then they just started, after those 2 sacks, they just started smashing him. And it was just like, So I was laughing with my parents. It was right before halftime. And I said, I bet the Chiefs halftime, like, prep talk thing is going to be their coach going, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's it.
So right before halftime, I think Mahomes got sacked again, and it cut to a shot of the coach, and you can see him mounting like, what the fuck is going on? And I just started laughing because you could read his lips.
Yeah.
They played it in slow motion. You could read his lips perfectly.
I think he got sacked more times in that game than he did all season.
It was like 8.
Bro, it was so bad.
2 or 3 interceptions.
Yeah.
8 sacks.
A fucking pick 6. Like, he played so bad. And everybody's like, oh, they're such a great team. Like, no. If you play like that, the rest of the season they played fucking great. You fall apart in the Super Bowl. This is the pinnacle. This is what you've fucking been playing for.
Yeah.
And you can't figure it out.
So we were laughing about that. We're like, did they come in too cocky?
Did the script say they had to lose?
Did the script say they had to lose? Did they practice for the wrong things? Right?
Yeah.
Did they just practice for Barkley's going to run it? Let's get a guy about his size and shape and style.
Yeah.
And we're going to practice on stopping the run game. Like, what happened? I don't know. But they came out as the...
It was so bad.
Yeah, it was bad.
So, yeah. So, and I lost money on that game because everybody from the Eagles covered all of my bets.
Yeah.
And I had fucking crazy fucking bets that I was like, if this game's a shootout like I think it is, this is going to pay. And then only the Eagles fucking came through it. And I was like... So that's the last time I'll bet on Patrick Mahomes, who cost me money the last time.
There you go.
And the fucking Kansas City Chiefs. Go fuck yourselves.
There we go.
You motherfuckers. So check in on your friends, especially if they're fucking Kansas City fans.
Yeah, you gotta check in on their well-being.
Well, yeah, we still have 3 champions. Yeah, shut the fuck up. Nobody cares.
Yeah, nobody cares.
That's like me saying, oh, yeah, the Raiders have fucking 2 Super Bowl championships. Like, yeah, from the fucking 20s. Like, fucking... I know we're not the best fucking team, and I'm okay with it. You guys aren't the best fucking team. Be okay with it.
That's all right.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It's okay to lose some.
Yeah, I got the Bills winning the Super Bowl next year anyways, motherfucker. You heard it here first. Bills next year, I think.
Okay.
All right, whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm going to spike this motherfucker. You ready?
Yes.
I've been Jerett.
I've been Jack.
And this has been Shattered Wisdom Podcast, and you motherfuckers are welcome.